million. Mayor Johnson, Chicago. How much has the city of Chicago spent on illegal immigration?
If you're referring to the 2022 up to 2024 of the buses coming from Texas, roughly the same percentage of the state of Texas, about 1% of our overall budget.
What is that? Because we don't have the city's budget in front of me. Numbers.
It's 1%, and if you want the actual calculation, we can make sure someone...
You're the mayor. You don't have the math in front of you.
It's 1% of the overall budget over the last 4 years.
That's why you're a failing mayor.
Which is
Mayor
the same
Adams,
number that was sent from us from the state of Texas.
How much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration? Mayor Johnson, I already asked you, you don't have a hard number. And if you don't have a hard number, you're not running your city well. Mayor Adams, how much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration?
$6.9 billion of taxpayers' dollars.
$6.9 billion of taxpayer money on a problem that was fostered on the American people. Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city
You don't
services,
ask
so
about
we
how
don't
much
have
money
that
the city
number.
of Boston has spent on illegal immigration?
We
Are you
don't
out of your
distinguish
mind?
between immigration status.
Do you
as
manage
part
your
of our
budget
city
or not,
policies.
Mayor
That
Wu?
is how we keep.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about the gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk a doubter, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Pathetic, isn't it? Pathetic. These numbers, these astronomical figures that at least two of the mayors shown here don't even have in front of them. And then you look at the figures from New York. Eric Adams, 6.9 billion with a B. That's taxpayer money. Taxpayer money spent on these alien trespassers to live larger than me even. And, you know, believe you me, I would love to live in the lap of luxury. Have my first frickin' taste of caviar, the finest champagne, you know? Popping bottles, frickin' making it rain in the frickin' hotel room after hitting up the ATM with a frickin' card just given to me by the government. I would love to do that, you know? Riding a frickin' back of a limousine, and you know, and if I was a creepy scumbag type, hop out of the limousine. Just to rip off a fucking pedestrian's watch. If I was the scumbagish type that would do something like that, which I'm not. But that's what's put at the feet of these people who shouldn't even be here. They should not even be here. And you got the Democrats to blame for it. Democrat mayors, a Democrat president, a Democrat vice president who was supposed to be a border czar, but she was a failed border czar, Kamala Harris. And no, I will not put respect on my mouth when I talk about these people. They do not deserve my respect. They do not deserve human dignity. We're talking about people who should not even get an ounce of pity if someone should step on their heads. That's how disgusting they've deliberately ran this country. They ran this country to the ground. And we're recovering it from it. And the people responsible for running the country to the ground that are still holding office in Congress are complaining about it. They're booing it. They don't applaud America winning. These aren't Trump victories. These are American victories. These are American stories. And the Democrats won't get behind that. They love crime. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. They love what happened to Jocelyn Nungary. Let's be real with this. They are monsters like that. They are that level of soulless monsters. They are totally okay with, in fact, they would encourage and want more of what happened to sweet little innocent Jocelyn Nungary. And thank God we have a president that recognizes that sweet little girl's memory and named a wildlife refuge after her. They couldn't applaud that. They couldn't applaud 13-year-old DJ Daniel. 7 brain cancer surgeries. He's given an honorary role in Secret Service. He's given an honorary position in Secret Service, and they couldn't clap for him and say, hey, you've achieved something, you know? They couldn't do that just for the sake of the kid, to make the kid feel good. Then you got that Wallace hoe, that hussy Wallace over there, saying, oh, I hope he does live a long life, and if he becomes a cop, I hope he doesn't become suicidal because Donald Trump pardoned J6s. Are you real? People who think like that shouldn't be on TV. I mean, I say some venomous shit in my day, but even that, at my worst, is more appropriate than what this hussy Wallace said on national TV. She is disgusting. Nancy Pelosi is disgusting. Jasmine Crockett is ratchet with false eyelashes that makes it look like she's got squids on her eyelids. Squid lids, Jasmine Crockett over there. And Marjorie Taylor Greene was right to call her out on it. Kudos to Marjorie Taylor Greene for wearing her MAGA hat to that joint congressional speech that Donald Trump conducted. I mean, it was an all-around list of wins, and they could not freaking wrap their heads around it. They could not embrace it and say, these are wins for America. Because this is America. And there were talks of Zelensky coming back to the negotiating table or to sign the contract that he previously rejected. But now he's backpedaling, saying, security, we want security. Security should be verbal. It's like this. It's like this. Since Donald Trump is not Putin's bitch, since Donald Trump is not scared of Putin, and he's not Putin's frickin' bitch or sugar baby, and in fact, Putin is a little bit leery about confronting Donald Trump and would like diplomacy. And it's not even about fear or anything like that. It's about Putin having a degree of respect for Donald Trump, much higher degree of respect for Donald Trump than he did for Joe Biden. And out of respect for Donald Trump, it's already understood that once this contract is signed, that Putin will not breach it for at least as long as Donald Trump is in office. And then J.D. Vance, of course, when he becomes the next president, inevitably, will have to, establish that it's going to be a continuation of that, if you follow what I'm saying. And so, with that said, by the way, this whole thing with Putin just breaching a contract, he's not going to do that on Donald Trump's watch. And this doesn't have to be written down. This is something that is understood. And that's what this shithead Zelensky should understand. He's Slavic. He should understand these things, that not everything has to be written on a piece of paper. Some things are just understood, like right here. Meanwhile, we have our own problems. We have alien invaders coming in, living high on a hog in 4- and 5-star hotels, getting room service, and having the balls to bitch about the food they get for free. For them it's free. We're paying for it. But they have the balls to bitch about it, and so they hire the top chefs to give them their own ethnic food for whichever country they live in. And yeah, Colombian food is different from Venezuelan food, is different from Bolivian food, is different from Ecuadorian food and Mexican food, and so on and so forth. And so you have the nation's top chefs in these 5-star hotels sweating their brows off in a basement, cooking up these fine international cuisines for people who are just going to go out, steal a scooter, and go cruising through the streets, stealing people's smartphones. This is the problem that we have here in America. And this is the problem we have in our major cities of America. And as disgusting a number as $6.9 billion is to spend on these Jocelyn rapists and Laken killers, as high of a number that is, at least a little bit of credit to Eric Adams for having that figure in front of him. And now, what he has to do is go ahead with the election. I think he's going to beat Cuomo. Cuomo's got some pair of balls running for anything. The only thing Cuomo should run is have a freaking run in his stockings. Because for reasons other than the reason why he had to leave office abruptly as governor of New York, he shouldn't run for any office. I think it's bullshit of why he had to leave the governorship of New York, but there were legit reasons why he should have. Other than that, who crams COVID patients in old age homes? And then he blames Donald Trump, the CDC, and God. And I believe Eric Adams is going to beat him in the primaries, but he should rightfully lose and lose gracefully to our next mayor, Curtis Sliwa, who, if I get up early enough, I'm no promises. I cannot promise this because what happened was I ended up not going to the Trump rally in the Garden. Regretfully, I missed it, but I intend to go to 370 J Street to meet the inevitable future mayor, Curtis Sliwa, a patriotic, relentless patriot artist friend Scott Lebedo is also going to be there. And it's a protest against lithium batteries being stored in residential areas where they could blow up somebody's grandmother. And we don't want that. So whether I'm there or not, I would recommend you go to that 370 J Street tomorrow in Brooklyn, New York. That would be March 8th. 370 J Street in Brooklyn. I would recommend you go. Whether I go or not, it would be nice if you go. Go there and pay homage and respects to my friends out there, people that I will inevitably be rubbing elbows with, and not eating caviar. We can't afford caviar. The illegal immigrants can because, it's given to them for free, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, follow and share my content, make America great again. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, Ed C. Tuttle. You be good now, okay?